Jai Shri Gurudev, welcome to physics online class. In the today's class, let us solve one more problem based on Wheatstone's network. Here they have given the problem. You may also get the circuit along with the problem and they may not give it. By looking into the problem itself, you have to draw the circuit diagram which resembles to the Wheatstone's network. Let me read the problem first. In a Wheatstone's bridge, the four resistance arms of the bridge are AB equals 2 ohm, BC equals 3 ohm, CD equals 4 ohm and DA equals 1 ohm. A cell of EMF 2 volt and negligible internal resistance is connected across AC and a galvanometer of resistance 10 ohm is connected between B and D. Find the current through the galvanometer. So this circuit is just similar to Wheatstone's network, and only the thing is you have to write down the value of resistances properly. Here they are given the internal resistance of the cell as negligible. It means that small r is equal to 0. Now let us draw the circuit. So it is a Wheatstone network, as I said. It is arranged in the form of a quadrilateral. So four resistors will be arranged in the form of a quadrilateral. So ನಾಲ್ಕು resistors ನಾವು ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಅದರ ನಂತರ ABCD ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಸೊ ಅದು ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಿಲ್ಯಾಟರಲ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ABCD ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಲೇಬಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. AB ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು? ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ 2 ಓಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. BC 3 ಓಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. CD 4 ಓಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. and DA 1 ಓಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಹಾಕಿದ್ವಿ. and the cell of EMF 2 volt is connected between AC ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. AC pair of opposite points ಏನಿದೆ AC ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸೆಲ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. where EMF is equal to 2 volt and internal resistance is 0. and a galvanometer is connected between B and D and it is having the resistance 10 ohm. So now our job is to write the direction of current. Current direction ನಾವು ಬರೀಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ Wheatstone networks ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ವಿ ಅದೇ ತರ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಂಥದ್ದು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಎರಡು ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ I1 ಮತ್ತೆ I2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಈಗ I1 I2 ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ I1 ಇಂದ IG ಅಷ್ಟು ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ನಾನು I3 ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂತೀನಿ. You can also take it as I1 minus IG. I1 ಅಲ್ಲಿ IG ಹೋದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬರ್ತಲ್ಲ. So that is nothing but I3. So again here we get I4 and I4 can be taken as I2 plus IG. From this diagram we can write I1 when I1 passed through 2 ohm resistor and it passed through the galvanometer, then the current will be taken as IG and that is taken as whatever current goes through IG, the remaining current flows through 3 ohm resistor and we'll take it as I3 and that I3 is written as I1 minus I3. In the same way I2 and IG will add up to give I4 which will flow through 4 ohm resistor. That is I4 can be written as I2 plus IG. It is taken as I2 I2 plus Ig. So now we will apply the law to the mesh. We have totally 3 meshes here, 3 loops here, that is ABDA and BCDB and ABCEA. So this EMF point we will consider it as E. Then we have ABCEA. First we will apply the law to the mesh ABDA. Apply KVL to the mesh ABDA. We have here. I will show you how to do by traversing the loop in clockwise direction. So now ಇಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಆಂಟಿ ಕ್ಲಾಕ್ವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. So we can also do the problem by traversing in clockwise direction ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇದು. So you can do it in anti clockwise also, then also you'll get the same answer. So clockwise direction ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ I1 ಅದೇ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, Ig ನು ಅದೇ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, I2 ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. So I2 ಒಂದು ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಾಕಿ ಎರಡು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, we'll get it as positive. So write it. What is the resistance or the I1 is flowing through the resistance 2 ohm, then it is 2 I1 and 10 Ig, and we have minus I2 is equal to 0, and you can take it as 2 I1 plus 10 Ig is equal to I2, and we have this as equation number 1. Then apply the same rule, that is KVL to the mesh BCDB, which is also traversed in clockwise direction. Apply KVL to the mesh BCDB. So BCDB ಗೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, I3 ಸೇಮ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, Ig ಮತ್ತು I4 ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. So I can write it as 3I3 minus 4I4 and minus 10Ig is equal to 0. Now you substitute for I3 and I4. What is the value of I3? It is I1 minus Ig minus 4I4 minus 10Ig equals 0. Then 3I1 minus 3Ig minus 4I4 minus 10Ig is equal to 0. So ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು Ig ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು Ig ಇದೆ, ಎರಡು ಸೇರಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, 3I1 minus 13Ig minus 4I4 is equal to 0. And we can simply write it as 13Ig plus 4I4 is equal to 3I1, and call this as equation number 2. Now in the same way, apply the KVL to the mesh ABCEA. Apply KVL to the mesh ABCEA. So apply ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಕ್ಲಾಕ್ವೈಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. I2 I4 ಸೇಮ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಕ್ಲಾಕ್ವೈಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, and it is taken as 1 I2 plus 4I4 minus, ನೋಡಿ minus ಯಾಕೆ ಬಂದೆ, because we got the negative terminal of the cell, so it is minus 4 equals 0. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದಂಥ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ. So this will be I2 plus 4I4, ಅಥವಾ I4 ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನಾವೇನು ಕೊಡೋಣ, I2 plus Ig ಹಾಕೋಣ, minus 2 ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಆ ಕಡೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ plus 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Then I2 plus 4I2 plus 4Ig is equal to 2. Then I2 plus 4I2 becomes equal to 2. Call this as equation number 3. Now using equation 1 and 2, we can solve to eliminate any one of the current. So eliminate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡೋಣ, equation 1 ಮತ್ತೆ 2 ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. 2i1 ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3i1 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, equation ನ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಬೈ 3 ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಹೌದಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ we have i4. ಸೊ i4 ಗೆ ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. i4 ಗೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. 13ig ಪ್ಲಸ್ 4 ಇಂಟು i4 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ i2 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ig ಪ್ಲಸ್ is equal to 3i1. 13ig plus 4i2 plus 4ig is equal to 3i1. So 13ig 4ig ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ, 17ig plus 4i2 17ig plus 4i2 is equal to 3i1. So ಇದನ್ನ equation 2 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸೊ ಈಗ equation 1 ಮತ್ತೆ 2 ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಈ 1 ಮತ್ತೆ 2 ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. So equation 1, let me write here 2i1 plus 10ig is equal to i2. Next, ig. If this 4i2 goes to that side, it will be minus 4i2 and 3i1 ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ minus 3i1 ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ನಾವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸೊ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, i1 ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಬೈ 3 ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಇದನ್ನ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಬೈ 2 ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, 3 2s are 6i1 plus 30ig is equal to 3i2. So here it is minus 6i1 plus 34ig is equal to, we have minus 8i2. So now 6i1 minus 6i1 get cancelled. So add ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ it is 64ig is equal to minus 5i2. So 64ig is equal to minus 5i2. So on solving these two equations, we got 64ig is equal to minus 5i2. So here again we have one more equation, that is third equation. You can take this as fourth equation is equal to 0. You can take this as equation 4. Now solving equation 4 and 3. Solving equation 4 and 3. Let me write the equation here itself. It is 5i2 and plus 64ig is equal to 0. So now subtract both the equation. Subtract ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಹೇಗಿದ್ರು 0 ಇದೆ. ಪ್ಲಸ್ 5 ಮೈನಸ್ 5 ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 4 minus 64 ಅಂದ್ರೆ we have minus 60ig is equal to 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Therefore we have ig is equal to minus 2 divided by 60, or you can cancel it out, and therefore we have Ig is equal to minus 1 by 30 amps. So this is the final answer. It is a little lengthy problem, but it is very easy if you know how to apply the law. So first apply the law for the ABDA, then BCDB, and again for ADCA, and on solving the equation, finally we will arrive at the final answer, that is Ig is equal to current through the galvanometer at minus 1 by 30 amps. Thank you.